All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we are diving deep into the super creative and honestly incredibly powerful world of graphic design. We're going to break down what it is, how it all works, and yeah, how you can actually get started. So let's just jump right in. I mean, you've totally done this, right? You're scrolling through social media and you see this brilliant post, or you see a brand's logo and it's just so perfect. And that question just pops into your head. Well, the answer to that question, that's exactly what we're talking about today. So, at its heart, that's what we're dealing with. It's so much more than just making things look pretty. It's a craft that's all about communication. It's about taking a message, an idea, and translating it into a visual language that people just get instantly. So let's talk about those visual ideas for a second. Think about it. Everything you see online, the colors, the shapes, the specific fonts, the little icons you click on, none of that is an accident. It's all part of a design. And this, right here, this is the most exciting part. The skills you need to create these incredible visuals, they're totally learnable. The person behind that amazing design you saw doesn't have some secret magic power. They just learns the rules and the tools. And you can too. Let's think about it like this. Imagine you're building a brand's look from the ground up. You can't just start throwing things together and hope for the best, right? You need a blueprint, a solid foundation, and in design, that blueprint is a set of core principles. These 7 principles you see right here, this is the secret sauce. Seriously, mastering these is what separates stuff that looks, okay, from professional grade design that is clear, powerful, and actually works. First up, we've got balance. This is what gives your design a feeling of stability and structure. It's all about spreading out the visual weight of everything so the whole thing feels solid and professional, not like it's about to tip over. Next, there's alignment. This creates that super clean, connected, and orderly look. It just means that nothing on the page is placed randomly. Every single element has a visual connection to something else, which instantly makes everything feel organized. Then you have contrast. This is huge. By making different elements really stand out from each other, like a big, bold headline against a simple background, you grab the viewer's attention and point it exactly where you want it to go. And finally, hierarchy. This is all about guiding the viewer's eye through the design in the right order, showing them what's most important, then what's next, and so on. So yeah, these aren't just suggestions. They are the fundamental rules that make all of this visual communication actually work. Okay, so you've got the blueprint, you've got the principles. Now you need the tools to actually build the house, right? Well, in graphic design, our main construction tools are some seriously powerful software programs. Let's look at the 2 big ones. And here are the 2 heavyweights. Think of Adobe Illustrator as your precision tool. It's the vector powerhouse you use for building the core structure. Things like logos and icons that can be scaled to any size without ever losing quality. Then you have Adobe Photoshop. This is where the digital magic happens. You're editing photos, fixing colors, and putting together those amazing compositions for social media and mockups. So we have the principles, our blueprint, and we have the tools, our software. How does this all come together to build not just a cool project, but maybe, a career? Let's look at a real-world example. On a recent project making event posters and social media posts, this exact workflow was our guide. The principles, like balance and hierarchy, made it all look professional. The core logos and brand shapes, all built in Illustrator. And then the final images and compositions were polished up in Photoshop. You see, the blueprint and the tools working together perfectly. And mastering these skills isn't just for a fun hobby. It opens up a ton of different career paths. You could focus on building brand identities, or designing user interfaces for apps, or even work as a freelancer for companies anywhere in the world. The opportunities are just so diverse. And here's why this is so important right now. You're not just learning a creative skill. You're building a powerful, in-demand skill set that companies in every single industry are looking for. This is a skill for the future, for sure. So look, if all of this feels a little overwhelming, just remember this. Every single professional designer you admire started from scratch. They started exactly where you are now, learning the principles, figuring out the tools, just one step at a time. The whole journey starts with that first step. So, with this blueprint and these tools, you literally have the power to turn your ideas into something real. The only question left is, what idea will you bring to life?